a blueberry, a banana, and back. Are we ready?
Well, the Dragons were started a few years back with Joanne and Sean and Peter and Caroline with a view to try and get people with disabilities into our club. And it started off very slowly, but now actually we have a senior Dragons and we have a junior Dragons, so it's actually working out really, really well for us. We have clubs in Dublin, Greystones, De La Salle, the Garda in Westmanstown, ourselves here, our Dragons. There's clubs all around Ireland as well. So it's just a great way of just getting the special needs people into the club. You know, it's fantastic.
What do we want? Camp. A blueberry, an apple and a banana. Same fruit salad. Are we ready? It's a blueberry, a banana and an apple. In that order. Ready? Let's go.
All our minis, youths and our senior team. And they practice here every Sunday morning. We have two groups, a junior group and a senior group, nearly 30 players, and all of our players have an intellectual disability. Apart from that, they come and they show their ability and skills here every Sunday morning with tag rugby.
Go Claire. Still a green ball.
Hail, rain, snow, sleet. They're here. They just love it. And you know, you got to imagine yourself being a parent of a special needs child, and they have this facility, and they really enjoy it. And again, it's a non-contact rugby, so it's tag type rugby, so there's no injuries. I remember when they started off first. I mean, they didn't really know how to throw a ball or didn't understand the concept of rugby, but now they're actually getting competitive, which is fantastic to see.
Go on.
I have a daughter here, Fiona, who plays for the Dragons. Fiona, she's 22 on Wednesday. It's her birthday. Back in 2011, there was a few of us were looking at trying to start a special needs rugby team. So I approached some of the guys here in Seapoint, and they said, yeah, they get coaches. And we got a few other clubs together, and that's how we started. And it's my local club.
Go on. Let's come up. Two.
Go. Go, back. Let's go, Charlie.
Challenges really. I suppose we just want to teach the basics of the game. It's less complicated. You pass backwards, you score over the try line, you wear a tag, and when you're tagged you have to stop and release the ball. And the object of the game is to score on the other try line. So there's no physical contact as such, but there's skill in passing, tagging. That's the object of it.
Well, the funding is provided by the club itself. We don't actually get any outside funding. So when people become members of Seapoint, you know, they're members. They're members like any other member of this club. So that's where their funding is. And of course, if they go on tour, which they do go on tour, the club would obviously sponsor them along the way as well.
Guys, let's get it done. I need a few more over here.
Because she's a mad rugby supporter, she likes to play the game, and she's made new friends with it, and it's good exercise, if nothing else, and socially it's very good.
Go, you can score.
Special needs rugby in Ireland is to get more and more teams involved, so that's our big plan, because with more teams involved there's more competitions and more exposure of the game. But that being said, they have been, walked around the Aviva and International. They've actually played in the RDS when Leinster were playing, so they're actually getting great exposure, great exposure.